Alright, guys, the rain is sprinkling. But guess what? For all those who are asking for the sunset live stream, here you go. The sun will be setting. It should start, it starts setting already. It's gonna disappear pretty soon. And let me see if I can find the best way to let you guys see it properly. I think that's it. What's wrong with you, Mary? I think that's the best way. And yeah, enjoy. The rain is sprinkling again. It's falling heavy somewhere. Don't know where. When the wind blow or the breeze blow, it brings the rain closer to us. What's up, Mary? How are you? Huh? What's going on? How is everything? There you goes, guys. Oh my gosh, it's gonna touch down. Let's get you in it. Yup, it's touching down. It's beautiful. Hi, greedy girl. Why you choose to go there? Girl, why you choose to go there? Hello, girl. Sorry. For all those who love the sunset and always asking for the sunset and to bring the video and the live stream, here is the live stream. Enjoy. Enjoy to the full. I'm trying to give it the best way possible. I think that's the best way. I kind of want the I'm trying to get the, to be honest, I'm trying to get the banana tree out of it. So let's try it from this side. Plus the rain is sprinkling or falling. I don't know if you can see, but it's raining out there. There you go. I think it's much better this way. I don't know if you guys are seeing what I'm seeing, but the sun is beautiful. Bye, Mary. Don't come back. See you later. She's saying, no, I'm coming back. You coming back? Don't go there. She's coming back. So guys, you see how quick the sunset disappear? I think it's around 10 minutes after 6 to around 6:15, somewhere there. So that is the beauty of the sunset. That is what it's giving today. Yeah, it's 20 minutes after 6. Hi, Miss Wright. Hello. This is nice. Thank you. Thank you very much. A lot of persons were texting me and asked me to do a sunset live, but I guess they're not here. Guess they're still on the road. But that's how it goes. Sometime coffee, sometime tea. How are you doing? I'm under the weather. I get wet in the rain and I'm having a little cold or flu. So I'm kind of keeping in my zone for now. So let me tell you how I caught that flu. So I wet in the rain, fine. 2 days I get caught in the rain, but I was alright. But guess what? In the evening time now, I like to take cold shower. So I went and take a cold shower, and that is where everything went wrong. After taking the cold shower, wake up the next day without a voice. That's when I realized it's the flu I'm having. So right now, I'm under the weather. But everything is going great. They will watch it later. I am sick, cold, flu, and pain, sore throat. Girl, I'm going through the same thing. I am enduring. I'm going through the same thing. I'm telling you, it is not a nice feeling. Me say earlier when I was trying to prepare some dinner, I sneeze right for what 15 minutes straight non-stop. I sneeze till I cry. That's how bad it is. Today, I would say today is day two of me being sick. And early this morning, no taste buds. My tasting were gone. But normally, I don't stay sick for long. So let's hope that by tomorrow, I'm cleared up. But my throat is where it is giving a hard time. I'm having a hard time with my throat right now. It is, it is not so good. Swallowing is a hard thing to do right now, especially your favorite food. So you know what I do? I burn some pepper and I consume it. So it's not feeling too bad right now. Let's see by tomorrow if things will change. If it doesn't change, then I know that I have to take real medicine. But I'm trying. I'm trying to make it go away. I don't want it. Cause I have a meet. I want to go to meeting on Sunday, but if I'm still feeling this way, it's a home meeting. I have to be at home. I won't be able to go in person. And I didn't went last week in person, you know. Sunday I didn't go Sunday when the rain started, cause I caught in the rain Sunday, and I think around Monday or Tuesday. Yeah, we not gonna have no appetite. This a cold, you not gonna get no appetite. It go make the food not taste nice. But that no mean say we not fi eat. If we eat same way, it's just that it's just not gonna be palatable to our palate, because that flavor that you always have, the flavor of the food is just not there. And the appetite, yeah, you're gonna lose some weight during that process, but that's okay. Drink a lot of ginger tea. Last night, you know what helped me? The instant ginger. Let me tell you what I do. So I boil the water, I throw the pack of instant ginger in the cup, and what I do, I steam my face over it. I didn't have a choice because trust me, the way I was feeling, I needed the ginger to go through my nostril way into my head in order to for this feeling to just go away. So I steam my face over the ginger tea, and Jano are the best thing me ever do for myself. That's how me could have able to have a good night rest last night. So let's see how tonight feels. If me have to go do the same thing again, but it's not a nice feeling. The flu is giving me a hard time. The good thing about it though, I do not have fever or cold. So that's a plus right there. I mean I don't have a fever. The cold is there. The coughing is not so much. It's minimal. But yeah, I'm still grateful. It could be worse. I could be in bed. I didn't have to be up and going about and doing what I normally do around the house. But yeah, I'm glad. And it's not so bad. So, as I said, I am going to try and see if I can get rid of the cold, the flu. Instead of taking pills and those things, I'm going to see if I can get rid of it naturally. If it doesn't work with the natural stuff, then I am just gonna go make sure that I went and see the doctor. But I think the natural stuff is very good. This is day two. Let's see what how tomorrow goes for me. That's what's happening. And you drink some oh my gosh, that's horrible. That's not a oops. Sorry about that. That's not a good feeling at all. That's not a good feeling. Mine is not so bad. The coughing is not there. It's my throat that is not feeling so good. Like it is sore. Like to eat food, you've just got to make sure that the food is warm. If it's hot, then you feel the burning sensation in the throat. That's how I'm feeling. And then my nostrils now like sound congested, stuffy like I'm congested in my nostrils. And then sneezing, like earlier for 15 minutes straight non-stop, sneezing consistently. At one point, to be honest, at one point I think I go on myself at one point when I sneeze. So can just imagine how hard I was sneezing. So we know the feeling. We know the feeling. But it's not a good feeling. It is really not the best of feeling. Good afternoon, Gemma. Yes, the sunset is beautiful this evening. Check out the colors. The colors is giving what it's supposed to give. Girl, look at that. Oh my goodness, it's so beautiful. You're so right. You are so right. Gemma is saying, good evening, Miss Wright. And yes, good evening to you too, Gemma. Thank you for the hearts. Those who are sending up the hearts, I really appreciate it. And thank you for the thumbs up too. Guys, please remember to thumbs up the live stream. Really appreciate it so much. Gemma says, Miss Wright said, good evening to you, Gemma. How are you? And Gemma said, sorry, Gemma said, how are you doing? Did the rain come? No, the rain didn't come. The rain didn't come at all. It just drizzled. It was drizzling earlier, and it's been drizzling on and off all morning. It may be falling somewhere else, but where I'm at, it's just drizzling. And while the sun was setting, it was drizzling also. Emma says, I'm fine, Miss Wright. I was doing a live stream earlier, and the thunders were rolling, and the lightning as well. So I got scared because when you're under a green tree and there is a lightning and there is thunder, you know you got to take your leave. So I did not leave when there was thundering. Oops, sorry. Guys, I heard a kitten, and now I'm checking to see if it's the kittens. I heard the noise of the kitten, so I was checking to see where did those kitten goes. So Miss Wright saying, yes, it's raining from morning where you are. Oh my gosh, really? Wow. It hasn't rained at all up here. It's just drizzle, a lot of one time there's a big lightning. In the live stream, I think you will hear it in the live stream. But there are plenty thunder consistently. Did you take the babies up here? Hope you didn't took the babies up here. You know it's not safe to bring the babies up here. No. So yes, as I was saying before I got distracted by the cats. So the lightning was um the lightning clap during the live stream this morning. So I did not stay long. As soon as I heard that big lightning, I saw the flash and I heard it clap and I was like, no, this is not safe. I'm using phone. I'm under a green tree. It is not a safe thing to do. So I get off the live stream. I just ended the live stream. I finished what I was doing and ended the live stream really quick and fast. And by the time I ended the live stream, the rain drizzled down. Dude, I would say like a big drizzle or something like that, if that's what you want to call it, but it didn't fall, it just drizzled. And then the thunder continues, the lightning did not continue. And I was like, okay, let me get things together, it might rain, but it didn't come. But I am wondering if the rain is gonna come throughout the night. That is what I am wondering, because right now the the breeze that is blowing, the cold, it is extremely cold. I don't know if there is a lot of Americans here, they too can relate. So the cold is like when you're in the winter, the coolness of the time right now is like when you're in a foreign country and they're about to experience winter. That's the kind of cold air that I am feeling right now. I could be wrong, don't get me wrong, because I'm not feeling so well. I am congested and I have a flu. So it could be my body temperature telling me that the time is too cold for me, like that, because I'm sick. So maybe that's what my body is telling me. But that's how it is feeling. It is feeling like you're in a foreign country. Like you would get your sweater, your winter break, your your winter breaker, if I so you call it, and put them on and cover up yourself, and the time is real chill. It's a chilly time. That's how it is feeling. Every time the wind blow, that's the vibes, that's the feeling, because of the rain vibe. It's like the rain feeling vibe. That's what I'm getting. So yeah, maybe in the night the rain come. What's wrong? What is wrong? Can you guys go and get a lizard and bring the lizard come? Don't tell me. You're looking for milk? No, you're a big boy. You're a big boy and big girl. No milk. Gemma said, yes, I understand you. Thank you. Yes, it is true. It is true. So where Miss Wright is living, she said the rain is falling all morning. So we are living in the Caribbean, but in different parts of the Caribbean, the rain falls. So as you see, guys, the night is falling. There's just gray, a little white. On your phone screen, you probably see gray, and The sunset beauty is gone. The beauty of it is not there anymore. But I hope you guys, I hope all of you enjoyed the beautiful sunset. And for those who ask me, yes, I bring it to you this evening. I know I used to do it on a regular basis, but some days there's no sunset because it's not that the sun did not set. It's set, but I don't see any. Sometimes there's just dark clouds. There's no color. There's just white, gray clouds. And that is the reason why I haven't posted any sunset picture for a long while. And then there's a day while I was playing with the cats, there was a little blur of sunset, but that's not bad. It stopped falling since 3 o'clock. Oh, that's when. So Miss Wright is saying that where she lives, the rainfall consistently up until 3, it stopped. So then that means you guys got a good blessing, a good shower rain. That's amazing. For those who don't have any water back that side, is surely happy to experience it and to fill up their containers so they can have water to use at their disposal. That's amazing. You see how amazing God is? God looked at all of our needs and he filled them. We where I'm living, we have rain from Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and a little bit on Wednesday. But the longest rainfall it was Sunday and I think Monday. Sunday and Tuesday was the longest rainfall. And I'm telling you, every catchment that we have to catch water was filled. Our large catchment is not filled, but we are blessed with the amount that is in there because we can fill other containers out of it and still have into that catchment. And that's amazing. And those who are living in the community, in the neighborhood, they too are excited and they too are happy. They don't have to spend out of their wants to go and get water from somewhere else, and they don't have to travel to another community to get water. I have to give thanks because I not me personally, but my brother would have to travel to 2 communities to get some water. And that was challenging because most of the time when he gets to the community there's no water at the pipe. And it's not every day water is there. Let me tell you why. Because say there's no water today at the pipe, so they turn it on tomorrow. And it depends on how long they turn it on for those who are going to come and fill up their containers. So like they give out certain amount of water in the system for those to fill their containers, and then they locked it off again and reserve it for another 2 3 days before they turn it on. So it was really challenging. So the rain is a blessing for the community that I am living in and for others that benefit from rainwater. I remember one of you guys were asking about why we do not connect to the government pipe, and I was trying to explain to you guys on a live stream. I think it was 2 days ago live stream. I was trying to tell you that it's not that we are it's not that we don't want the government water, it's just that how the community that we lived in, the government do not give us access to any pipe. There's no water pipe. There is pipe, but there's no water within the pipe. If you guys understand me. If you don't understand me, I'll try again another time to explain to make it more fine tuned. But so back in the days when I was much younger, there is a certain amount of persons that will run this party, and then there's a certain amount of person in that community that would be for the other party. And if this party is in control, the work that the other party was doing will not complete it unless that particular party that start the work finish the work. And that is the reason why the community is out of water, because a particular party has started the process of giving the people in the vicinity water, but they did not stand out on top. So they did not win. That party did not win at that time. So the work they were doing while they were there, sitting in the high chair, so to speak, it did not complete on time before they get transferred to the lower chair. So when the lower person that was in the lower chair starts sitting in the high chair, the work that the one that was there before was doing, they did not continue it. They leave it as it is. And when it's time for those who support the one that loses the high chair to get the response for our benefit from the water system, those people did not get the benefit. So at the end of the day, those people become saddened and draw back from supporting whoever is sitting in the high chair. So the community did not get the response of water that they wanted. And that's been happening since I was a child. I am very much mature and I'm not a child. Many of you know my age, and that's how long the community do not have any water. So those who living in the community knows how struggling and hard it is to make two ends meet. So they sit down at a table or a little round table, each one to themselves, and they think of ways to make things work. So they build tanks, they buy black rhino tanks for reserve, and that's what they do. They put things in place where they can always have water. So they depend on the rain. So when there is no rain, when the rainy season is not in season and it's a drought season, this is where the black rhino tank comes in place, and where they have to go to purchase water so they can have water. So these ones are, I should say, all of us are feeling the pressure at some point, but we are grateful. We are grateful because when there is rain, we fill everything up. So when the season comes, when there is no rain, which would be like February, March, and the first 2 weeks of April, those are the drought season. When those 2 months and 2 weeks, 2 months and 2 weeks comes into play, everyone in the community improvise. So they really improvise to make things work out. So that is it. That is the reason. So I explained. So if you're here and you're listening, that is your question. I answer. We depend on the rainwater because the rainwater is our source of water. It's the way we get water. Some countries in the world right now, they do not utilize the rainwater. But I think they should, because there's nothing wrong with the rainwater. They can put the same measure in place, filter it, put the necessary filtering system in place where if there's any bacteria, they can get rid of the bacteria just the same, and yeah, utilize it, make use of it. And that's what we do. And if you want to know if the water is at its safe level, that is why you have health inspectors. Yeah. That is why you have the health inspector goes from community. You know, when I was a little girl, I just remember when I was a little girl, when my dad just built the catchment to collected water, I remember there was this particular health inspector I forgot his name. I think he probably old and gray headed right now. I think he's way old right now. This health inspector, if he's still alive. I remember he used to go from community to community, checking the water system that each community have, and to make sure that it is at its safe level, and that health inspector would carries little report card with him to take note of the community that needs certain medicine. You know, at that time there were measles, cholera, and there were what other? There was a high rise and dengue fever. There was a high rise on um these germs that was going around. So the health inspector would go from community to encourage and to educate parents, guardians, how to store water at a safe level, how to make sure that there is nothing to breed up the mosquito them, or to, to contaminate the area, so everyone can be safe and happy. I remember all these things from a little girl growing up. So that is how we depend on rainwater. It was needed from that little age until now. We still needed it. Maybe in the future, I don't know, if the government is going to turn their head and look to this community and said water time. But if the government is going to turn their head to look this way, to give the community the proper water system that it needed, I think I will stick with my old-fashioned way. Not to be cheap, but it is the best source and it is easy. That's how I see it. So anyway, guys, night is falling. It is getting dark out. Thank you all for tuning in, and all you lovelies, wonderful, amazing people you are. Thank you. I am so happy that I was able to give you what you asked. The beautiful sunset, and the sun went home to another country to shine his or her beautiful face. I think it's a his, because I think it's the sun is a his, to shine his face somewhere else in the world. So night comes, so we can get our rest. Miss Wright, thank you for tuning in. Gemma, thank you for tuning in. And for those who will be coming later to stop by, I also appreciate you too. Thank you for tuning in as well. Have yourself a wonderful night, and guess what? I'll see you tomorrow. Maybe I will go live tomorrow, or it's just a video you guys will see. Perhaps I won't go live. You will see a video tomorrow. Goodbye, everyone. Have a great night, says Miss Wright. And I hope you guys have a great night rest. Please remember to love yourself, love somebody else, and please remember to respect everyone and have respect for God too. Respect yourself in the process. Who remember the scripture that I share with you today? Who remember it? Before I go, who remember the scripture? It's a nice scripture. Who remember what it says? You don't have to say what it said, but who remember the scripture? The scripture is necessary. Just a reminder to you guys. You gonna go look for the babies now? Going once, going twice before I go. Who remember that scripture? Oh, Gemma. Yes, Gemma. Psalm 71 verse 18. And it is encouraging us. It's a prayer that David was praying. And David was asking God to keep him strong and keep him going while he is old and gray headed, so he can tell the next generation to come about God's wonderful good blessing. So that's what I'm going to leave all of you with. Don't watch the gray hair on the head and says that these one don't have wisdom. They have the knowledge and the wisdom to pass on to you, whether through Bible or just through mother and father counsel. Accept their counsel and the knowledge that they are offering, because that is the way you're going to benefit yourself. And the next generation will benefit from that knowledge and that encouragement, because that is what God is saying to us. And that is the encouragement I am giving you guys. I am giving you that encouragement because it's needed for you and for me. And the last scripture, I also did share another scripture. Verse 17 said that from your youth, God has been keeping you, and you should talk about his wonderful works. He said he's been teaching you from your youth. From your youth, he is been teaching you until now, even though you have gray hair and it's showing so everyone can see it. God has been teaching you from your youth until you're gray, old and gray headed, says the scripture. He says, you will declare his wonderful works. So don't watch the age of the person or the gray hair. Listen to the good encouragement and benefit yourself. Have yourself a wonderful night, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Loving into the moon and back, and stay blessed. Good night, everyone. Good night, Gemma. And those who are coming in late, goodbye to you all too.